What's going on, all you rad people? Today, we're gonna be talking about some egg beaters. Oh wait, you mean these aren't for beating eggs? So these are the Crank Brother Eggbeater pedals, and these are pretty much their designated gravel road, cross country. There's literally nothing to these pedals. As you can see, it's literally just the clip-in portion and a bar. Nothing to these pedals. And because of that, you have to have the very right kind of shoes to use these pedals. And unfortunately, if you have any shoe that has any flex, you're not going to enjoy these pedals, because you have to have a shoe that where the sole is just super stiff in order to give you any proper support for these pedals. There's that. But even though these look like they would be easy to clip in and out of, I have to say by far, these are actually the hardest pedals I've had clipping in and out of. I don't understand why. They're significantly harder than the candies, and they're incredibly harder than the mallets. In fact, the mallets are actually probably some of the easiest pedals to clip in and out of. Doesn't make any sense. Really, if you're a new rider, you're probably looking at these pedals because they are gonna be incredibly light. So this pair of Candy One pedals comes in at 290 grams. That's actually just a hair lighter than, say, the Crank Brother Candy pedals. You can actually see a video on those right here. But so back to these pedals. These pedals are not gonna be for everybody. And even so, you're may not even gonna be a big weight savings compared to some other pedals. So let's talk about a couple pros of these pedals. One, they have such a small profile that the chances of pedal striking anything with these pedals is gonna be really low. And that's just quite frank, the fact that they're so small, that comes down to the fact that they're literally so small. If you look at here compared to the mallets, there's a significant size difference. And if you're worried about pedal strikes, these are gonna have the upper hand because, quite frankly, there's less of anything to be hit. Another pro to these pedals is they are light. I will say that, they are light. And I feel like that's probably the two big things about what's the pros of these pedals. So for those who don't know, these come in a few different colors even, and mainly the color difference is gonna be the inner spring here. For the Candy One, you either have the red or the black. These come in at about $60. They do have a few higher versions as well. There is the Eggbeater 2s, which are green and black. They have the Eggbeater 3s, which are $150. Those come in blue, red, and black. But then you also have the Eggbeater 11s, which are sold out right now. And there's no reason why those should be sold out, because they're not anything that anybody should buy. So if you're a new rider, I actually wouldn't recommend picking these pedals up. I would say, if you want to go Crank Brothers, go with the mallets or go with the candies. These, honestly, you're gonna fall trying to unclip with these. They're just so difficult to get unclipped with. And I'm speaking from experience because I've done it a few times, and that's really embarrassing considering I've been on clipless for a long time. If you're a beginner, I would actually stay away from these, and even if you're a seasoned clipless rider, I would still probably stay away from these. And on that bombshell, you should probably check out that video right here.